Right, how's it going, you lot? Got another thing from Friday Parts. I was supposed to, my plan was to take these out, all these tools that I've got from Friday Parts, take them out and go and use them and show you them actually being used, but the weather and other stuff has put a stop to that. But I really still want to show you them so that you can just see what we've got. This one we're looking at today is a spanner roll, or a tool roll as some people call them. I don't know what I call them, spanner roll, tool roll. I call them both things. Anyway, it's quite nice. It's got a nice, I don't know what you call it, it's like a canvas I suppose, roll with Velcro on it, and this is all just spanners. So it's one of those ones where you can roll it up quite nicely, stick it in your tool bag or your toolbox, and you've got mostly every spanner that you would probably need for most jobs. Let's have a look. So we've got a range of spanners all the way. The smallest one is 8mm. Got 8mm chrome Vandam spanner there, and the biggest one is 32mm, which will definitely come in handy. I don't know about you, but I quite often find myself needing a 32 or a 30mm spanner, and the biggest one I've got in my toolbox is either a 27 or 28. Well, you know, so it's handy having the 30 and the 32. No 28 on this one though, it goes 27, 24, 27, but they're, no, all the sizes you'd need. 16's there, 17's there, that's a very common size. 18's not so common. 19 is extremely common, especially over here in England. 20 is fairly common. 22 is very common. But yeah, and you've got your 8, that's extremely common. 10, very common. Yeah. 16mm. So yeah, not really a lot to say about a spanner roll, but the spanners themselves seem fairly good quality. I've used the 32 briefly to check a nut on a crank bolt, make sure it was nice and tight, and well, it's a spanner, isn't it? I mean, what what can go wrong with a spanner? I mean, obviously you can get them if they're not made particularly well. They might not be exactly the right size or something like that, but it seemed to fit on the 32mm nut perfectly fine. Can't see any defects. Well, there's, you know, you get, it's a spanner. I mean, what do you expect? There's little bits there, but you know, a spanner is a spanner at the end of the day, and the way that these are, they seem really good quality. Can't see there being any issues with these, and as I say, the roll that they're in is good quality. The stitching is, well, good, you know, and you can hang it up on your wall if you want to with these little eyelets here. I mean, I don't tend to hang these up on walls. I mean, you could hang them up on the wall if you really wanted to, but I don't tend to do that. These sorts of spanner rolls, I tend to roll up and I just put them in the toolbox, and then when I need them I just unroll them wherever I am, get the spanners out, put them, you know, stuff like that. These tend to come with me out and about rather than being in the garage. So but yeah, there we go. It's a nice spanner roll this time. We've got some other bits and bobs as well. I think I showed you before, didn't I? I've already shown you these gloves from Friday Parts. Their motto is fix it once, fix it right. That's their motto, and judging by the quality of the tools that I've seen so far, and it's not just the tools, I mean, you've got the gloves. As you can see, I've been using these gloves, and they're great. They're warm. It's quite cold over here at the moment in England. Well, it's not really. I mean, those of you in Canada and other places will be like, what are you on about? It's not cold. I think it was about -1 when I was using these gloves, and my fingers were lovely and warm. Not waterproof, but they're not supposed to be waterproof, so, but they're all right, and they're padded, really good gloves. And also we have a pair of goggles with tinted lenses. Also comes with yellow lenses and clear lenses, and a little bag to put them all in, and it comes with the thing, and some knee pads which I haven't used yet. I did get them out of the bag and put them on, and they seem to fit quite well. Haven't had a chance to actually use them yet, but got some knee pads as well. They seem to do really good quality PPE, as they call it. Personal protective equipment is what it's actually called. and also tools. But they don't just do tools as well as all that. They do parts, oil filters, oil, you know, injectors, sensors, all that kind of stuff. They do. It's a bit like a Euro parts really, but it's on a Friday. It's not just on a Friday. They sell all around the order, you know, every day. But Friday Parts, go and have a look. There's a link in the description for this spanner roll, and there'll also be a link in the description for that socket set which I showed you lot the other day. Just in case you missed it, we'll have a little brief look. I've done a dedicated video to unboxing this socket set, but just in case you happen to miss that, this socket set is also from Friday Parts. And oops, yeah, it fell over the other day, so you would expect a few of the spanners to fall out. That would happen with any socket set. There's, you know, it's just the way they are. But we've got everything that you might need in this socket set, right? This oil filter tool, I used this the other day. It saved me quite a lot of time because some of the oil filter tools that I've got, like the chain type, you know, and these ones I do favour because you can just put it on a ratchet and it undoes it very easily. The chain ones are a bit longer. Right, sockets, not sockets, ratchets, yeah, quite good quality. Allen keys, everything that you might need. You know, you could use this whole socket set and that spanner roll, you know, to mend your car. You don't need a lot else, you know. This is a good socket set. You've got Torx bits, various different size of Torx bits that you might need. Loads of different ones. You've got screwdrivers there. You can put the bits on your screwdriver. There's loads of different bits that you might need there. As I say, I thought I might show you that. I've already done a dedicated video on this whole socket set, but it's quite nice to see all the parts come together and all the bits you need, because you can buy your gloves, yeah, you can buy your spanners, you can buy your socket set, and you can buy your goggles and your knee pads all from the same place, as well as buying your oil filters, your oil, your sensors, your injectors, everything you might need to mend your car, your tractor. They do specialise in tractors by the looks of things, and things like that, lorries and stuff. But you can get all that stuff from one place. So if you can get it all from one place rather than going all different places, spending loads of time looking all different places, get it all from the one place, get it from Friday Parts. Why not? I'll catch you lot on the next one. Take care. As I say, there's links in the description to, will be a link to the socket set and a link to the spanner roll as well. Catch you later on. Take care. Love life.